Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. On Monday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Chamberlain is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, at the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And the basket by Jackson. You know, Doris, one of the fun things about the first weeks of the season, fans getting to know the new faces on their team.
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league, but if you're adding new talent, you wonder a couple things. How do they fit? How special can they be? Fans just can't wait for tip-off.
Now, here's Nesmith. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Halliburton against Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Chamberlain kicks to George. And it's George again missing. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson, and he makes that one.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Jackson finds Halliburton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Middleton against Siakam. Pass to Jackson, and it's blocked by Chamberlain.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. They get it back, and Jackson throws it down hard.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with, because these guys are all NBA players, but Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Here's Sexton after Indiana gets the 3. Good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Jackson a screen on Middleton. The drive by Siakam. Makes it off the glass. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is Chamberlain. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Drills it from outside.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for Isaiah Jackson.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside, George takes a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 7.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Chamberlain. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Siakam. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Siakam finds Nesmith. And Siakam throws it down.
At 6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Quickly against Halliburton. Outside, George. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nesmith. They get the rebound. Now Siakam. In the corner, it's Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Time for your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Now here's Conley. Barnes outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. Chamberlain, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Conley's shot is off. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. 7-point differential. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Barnes dishes to Martin. Tries the spin move. Back to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Halliburton against Conley. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I can see Mike Conley an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen. We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Conley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Fades away. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Siakam outside. Jackson with the screen. Halliburton passes to Jackson. For 3, Siakam. It's good from long range. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Martin. Back to Chamberlain. And he tips it right on Isaiah Jackson. Oh, man.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle as now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Pacers leading by 6. Outside Mathurin. Dobbin sends a screen for Mathurin. Outside for Martin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. McConnell passes to Bradley. A 3-pointer off the mark. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist from Conley. Now just a 4-point Pacer lead. McConnell against Conley. Bradley is screen on Conley. Outside Bradley. The 3. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
All right, a chance to look at stats for McConnell. Some last season stats for him. Was in at about 9 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Here's Chamberlain, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Chamberlain got 10 points in the game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
2 minutes remaining.
The Pacers with the lead. Mathurin attacking. Chamberlain with the block. To the middle. Here's Martin. And it's all evened up.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Indiana shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Conley against McConnell. Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wiseman. They're in for 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
Pascal Siakam.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the wing. Chamberlain kicks to Caldwell Pope. They get it back. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here's Siakam. 10 points for him. Clock at 4 to end the cold streak. Chamberlain with the block. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Over in the corner, Barnes. Chamberlain with a screen on Martin. Offensive rebound. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 14 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Siakam deciding where to go with them. At the top of the key, Toppin. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Martin. And it's Huff in at the center position.
Oh, that is an easy read for Mr. Quickly, simply finding the open man.
And here's McConnell, still scoreless. That shot wide open.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Down low. And it's Martin missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Martin. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Over Martin. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barnes has got 7 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Huff.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Sexton, he's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Now McConnell. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by McConnell. 14 points for him.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Sexton on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
What normally he makes, that defense gets lucky there.
And it's Martin missing. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Pistons in Detroit.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. They found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
First one falls for him. Halliburton's checked in for Martin. He's off on the second. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to McConnell. Here's Halliburton. Shoots the three. A shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They double-team Chamberlain. Nobody near Barnes. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists in the game. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Your dance team.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
On defense, the Pacers. Following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Over Siakam. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 14. Halliburton outside. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
McConnell against quickly. Pass to Huff. Now, here is Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Toppin. And that one's good by Chamberlain. He's got 16.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now, here's quickly. He's got 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
McConnell with it. Halliburton on the wing. Contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Is on Colin Sexton. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's quickly. They double-team Chamberlain. Here's Prince. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 assists now tonight.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Quickly the pass to Chamberlain. Over Jackson. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got 6.
Man, that was a dominant move by Chamberlain. I've never seen that one before. That's a new one. Man, he just took that back. Look at this. That was a hard drop step. Watch how hard he make this drop step, man. If I can get the camera there. Man, that's a hard drop step, yo. That's that's a hard drop step, yo. Dude. Ain't no stopping that, man. He just whipped that in there, like pushed him. Hold on. There we go. Boom. Damn. Damn.
Here in this quarter, Pacers trail by 15. Pass to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball over. Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Prince. Jackson, a screen on Prince. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Indiana's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Now, quickly. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. A nice shot by Huff.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Siakam, that's good.
Well, Siakam just staying strong inside, finds the finish through it.
Quickly looking it over. They set the pick. Pass to Huff. Chamberlain against Siakam. Prince outside. Takes the three. And it's Prince. That time on the assist by Chamberlain. Prince has got 5 now.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
The Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Now, here's Toppin. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Halliburton, that's good.
Boy, Tyrese Halliburton, that wiry frame, he is stronger than you think.
Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Chamberlain. The three from Barnes. Toppin pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line. For one more coming up.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now, here's George. He's got 9. To the inside. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Toppin. Indiana again missing. Gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
So far, I think the best team I'm seeing in this series,
1:55 left in the second quarter.
I would have to say, is probably Wilt's team. They got the best balance of defense, half-court offense, outside shooting, rebounding. I don't know.
Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Driving to the basket. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Chamberlain got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And look back a season ago. They did the same.
Man, I cannot wait to see this team take on the bad boys
of their free throws.
with that defense that they got inside. Chamberlain's going to be a man against a slaughterhouse in there, man. Hartenstein, 80, Nurkic, all those big dudes they got.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
So he gets them both.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Shed. Back to George. Here's Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shed. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. How he did last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, he definitely liked to turn things around from last year. I mean, he really struggled, but hoping to make amends now.
I don't think there's any question this team to be successful needs a full contribution from this guy, and he understands it. Look for him to raise his game and meet the challenge.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Pacers shooting 43% for the game. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. Neesmith with the bounce pass. Here's Nembhard. He has 5. A second chance effort. That shot no good. Prince with the defensive effort. Picked off in midair. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. And he hits
Nice play by Halliburton. Nice play. Give him credit. That was nice.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the visitors, couldn't have had.
Look at that, y'all. Next game coming up is going to be Wilt and Wemby coming up next after this one.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't check
The next team Chamberlain will be taking on Wemby.
And
Spurs.
let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the visiting team.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. George. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers trail by 20. Pass to Siakam. Stolen by Middleton. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Oh, that's an outstanding.
Man, did he wiggle the ball at the end of that dunk? He thought he went up and wiggled it like a little bit. Let's take a look at it real quick in slow motion. Like Wilt wiggled the ball a little bit in midair. Yeah, he did. He just kind of went up and like he extended it and whipped it back real quick and then just dumped it. Damn.
Standing view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam, defended by Middleton. Now, here's Neesmith. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
It's good. And that's 20 points for Siakam.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there, and his game is on point.
Now, here's Sexton. Shoots over Nembhard. Here's Chamberlain. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Chamberlain got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Quickly against Halliburton. Chamberlain with the block. Middleton inside the three-point line. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Siakam. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. Softly drops in the floater. Halliburton's got 13.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Chamberlain. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Nembhard. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
I hear that music, and here they come, your Pacers high school. Here comes your Pacers.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Now George, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. The shot by Sexton, no good. Well, Colin Sexton, Doris, provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's a confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton.
Just 5 to shoot. Nembhard inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Sexton against Nembhard. The shot by Sexton, no good.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Siakam up top, defended by George. Here's Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And he gets the bucket.
Don't you get the sense that Paul George relishes these challenges? He knows he's a top-tier player. He fears no one.
Now, here is Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. Right wing. Here's Neesmith. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Trying to get something going. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got his second basket of the night.
Aaron Neesmith had his feet ready. His hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
Chamberlain, the pass to Middleton. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around.
Chamberlain with a triple-double tonight. Wow.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
In the corner, it's Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Nembhard's got 8 points.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you, Kev.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Chamberlain with the block, and he recovers it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Nembhard. Second chance shot. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Chamberlain with a screen on Siakam. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Boy, just great recognition by Colin Sexton coming off the screen.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Siakam, and stolen by Barnes. To the paint, stolen by Nembhard. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Conley surveying the D. Now, here's George. Neesmith covering. Right side, Conley. Shot clock at 6. Back to Chamberlain. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Chamberlain got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
To the inside. Jackson gets the bucket.
This guy's such an excellent passer. You want the ball in Nembhard's hands, letting him make decisions.
Outside Conley. Pass to Chamberlain. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
You see that Tyrese Halliburton does an extraordinary job picking his spots in the open floor. He simply has a knack to know when to run.
Now, here's Chamberlain. George. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Well, this guy is willing to make the extra pass. Barnes is not just a finisher, right? This guy's most efficient when he plays within the structure of the offense.
Now, here is Halliburton. 15 points in the game. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Halliburton for three. And he gets it back. Just 3 to shoot from downtown. And Bryant kicks to Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Oh, that was so cool. They kind of do look like the Harlem Globetrotters out here.
It's the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Being an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Here's Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Bradley's checked in for Indiana. Martin comes in for Halliburton. He hits the second from the line. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Barnes. Grabs the rebound again. Good. That's another bucket.
I don't think there's a question that he ranks among the greatest scorers in the annals of basketball. The most 40-point games in league history. And here goes another one.
You know, you almost get used to it. But you have to remind yourself, this is not normal. What he's doing, you know, plenty dream of accomplishing, but no one else can.
I mean, passing up Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 271, a massive achievement, especially considering the magnitude of this moment tonight.
Here's Conley. The Pacers making the shot. Prince outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Prince has got 8.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Bradley sets the pick for Mathurin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
What a night for him as he breaks the record for most 40-point games.
He's as consistent as they get. Night in and night out, he has been a terror to opposing defenses. Here's Chamberlain. Shoots over Bradley. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Chamberlain got 43 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Caldwell Pope against Mathurin. Pass to Bradley. Here's McConnell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's see. Hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Conley out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Huff in at the center. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Here is Conley. The Pacers making the shot. Prince in the corner. Pass to Huff. Inside. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Yeah, this is not a guy who draws a ton of fouls, but Barnes baits the defender that time.
The first one falls. Barnes hits them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
To the middle. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Outside for Martin. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a three they can drop on you.
Here's Conley. Changes up. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. That one falls.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Now here's Conley. Caldwell-Pope outside. Launches it. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Looking to end his cold spell, and he slams it one-handed.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here's Conley. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Barnes. Got a piece of it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Here's McConnell. After Taurean Prince's bucket, McConnell finds Mathurin. Here's Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Barnes passes to Huff. No good from outside. For Indiana, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Siakam kicks to Toppin. Indiana again missing. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Huff. Back to Conley. And he gets it to go.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Now Siakam. Back to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
And stolen by Prince. Conley against Toppin. Down low. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Up and in on the layup.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
And it's Mathurin missing.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toppin. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers.
0. Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Barnes, and he uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Toppin. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Now here's Conley. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Throw good, Siakam. Valdor's T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
And Caldwell-Pope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
Halliburton a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Lock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you don't see that often from Andrew Nembhard, but he says, let me finish this with authority.
Gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now here's Prince. Here's Huff. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's
That was a good move by Huff. Just couldn't make it.
To the paint. Siakam's shot is off. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
Neesmith has earned the green light from three-point territory. Knock it in, Aaron.
Halliburton against Conley. Caldwell-Pope outside. And here's Prince outside. Connects from three-point range. Prince has got 11 in the second half.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Pass to Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Conley against Halliburton. It's Prince on the wing. Over Neesmith. Prince can't hit.
Point for that shot in that situation.
is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Everyone.
Sexton on the wing. Nemhard covering. Yep, that one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Shed. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Martin. 6 to shoot. Here's Houston. Back to Martin. Going inside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nemhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Got that one up quick.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Martin. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things to play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Nemhard. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the first one drops. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Wiseman's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Wiseman. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Wiseman's got his first 2 points. Around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Outside, Sexton. Pacers with the rebound. And here is Toppin. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Sexton against Nemhard. Puts it up from 17. The shot, no good. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mathurin, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's about taking no chances. Benedict Mathurin at the cup, yes, sir.
Nemhard against Sexton. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Oh, yeah. 1991 MJ going against 94 Olajuwon. That'll be the next game coming up in the series, guys. And I'll have that one coming for you guys probably tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening. Hope you guys have enjoyed tonight's slate of games. So hopefully, I think we're smoothing things out with the gameplay. I think things are really starting to get more, logical. So that last game we just had with the Pacers against Team Wilt was pretty good. We didn't see a lot, which is good execution. So, but this is going to be a good one. Now in this game, remember Olajuwon's playing hurt, but he's still Olajuwon. It'll be interesting. But Michael's Michael. We'll see what happens in this game, guys. Hope to see you for this one tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening, or maybe tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. But with that, guys, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and take care. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.